I don't know what's going on with this, but like, whatever. I'm tired of dealing with it. Like a weeble wobble up there. Here's the vibe. There's been a misunderstanding, there's jealousy, there's obsession, and there hasn't been movement. Goose, are you ready to jump in? All you ever show is your tail. So we're gonna dive in and see what's going on with this, but also we're gonna look at their thoughts and feelings towards you, their perception of you, what they want you to do or what they want from you, their thoughts at night, their intentions, what they're gonna do, near future, quote cards. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What is going on between the both y'all? I feel like both y'all are upset with each other. Wish fulfillment and the spirit world. Betrayal of trust at the bottom of the deck. So somebody betrayed somebody's trust. Wish fulfillment. Let this be your confirmation that your wish will be fulfilled. The universe is orchestrating the perfect circumstances of its arrival. And the spirit world. The spirit realm is communicating with you, whether through symbols, synchronicities, or inner knowing. Be open to receiving connection and support from guides, ancestors, and loved ones beyond the veil. Also, birds could be significant for you. Yeah, wish fulfillment, spirit world, and then betrayal of trust, bottom of the deck. Trust has been shattered, leaving wounds deeper than words can express. Now you see the truth. Use it to move forward, wiser and stronger. Oh, and cutting ties is under that. So yeah, this does feel kind of like the last reading that I did where you drew a line in the sand, set a boundary, focusing on yourself. A lot of this was triggered because of something that they did that broke your trust. But for some reason, I feel like there's some sort of miscommunication or misunderstanding. The captain, taking command and teamwork. It's like you're taking back control, setting strong intentions, and it's through that energy where you receive exactly what you want. You receive your wish. But it didn't come from pursuing or chasing or continuing to stay in a dynamic that was not good for you. It's happening because of you standing up for you, pulling yourself back or pulling your energy back. You may have been getting signs about this as well. It's interesting though, because it still feels like there's something there, like a thread that showed up a little bit in the last reading. The adventurer, responsibility, and expectations. But when this card shows up, this has to do with pressure building. Excuse me. It's interesting. I'm really drawn to the vines this time, which I've never really noticed before. But it's like as time passes, the more pressure builds. I always get the sense with this card that the person that's reaching out, it's almost like I want to comfort you and I don't know how. They might be coming off as quiet or silent right now, but in reality, they see exactly what has happened. They know that you had to do it. They know that they don't blame you for setting boundaries or stepping away. And there's a lot of, I want to apologize and I don't know how, or I want to comfort and I don't know how. It's like this, it just feels like longing from a distance and reaching for you, wanting to reassure, but also they feel like it would make it worse or it'd make things worse. And then the other card that fell out was the Vengeance, overcoming slights, a choice. So with this card in particular, there's the red thread, so red string theory. I mentioned in the last reading cord cutting or a desire to cut cords and it feeling impossible, and I do feel like that's on both ends, like the both of y'all are struggling to let go of each other, but something was pulling the both of y'all down. It's really interesting. One hand it looks like it's reaching for the thread, and then the other hand looks like it's reaching for the anchor. So somebody chose a karmic, somebody chose the heavier path because they were still tied to it, or I don't know the circumstances exactly. The best way I can describe it is somebody chose the karmic person or karmic path, where the other person chose the connection. Them choosing that karmic path or person is what broke the connection, but yet I can still feel it. I really want to look at the heart of y'all's connection right now. Strength. Ooh. That level of comfort and surrender in each other's arms, and the way the other person feels and the way they make you feel safe, Especially in this card, she looks almost like a child. I'm getting like security blanket. What's interesting though is that something about clinging to the connection out of security is what's causing, it looks like they're both behind these bars. They calm some sort of storm in you as well whenever you're hugging or whenever there's contact or close contact or proximity. So despite the circumstances and despite whatever miscommunication may have occurred between y'all, despite whatever betrayal of trust occurred, whatever this betrayal was, deep at the heart of y'all's connection is this reciprocal shared closeness. And it's a really unique closeness. It's very healing, it's comforting, it feels like a soul exhale. And you don't get that from many people. And that's what makes this situation so hard or so difficult. I paused the video and didn't unpause it. 7 of Cups came out for their feelings. 6 of Cups came out clarifying in reverse, and Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. I was talking about how, before 6 of Cups came out clarifying, I was talking about how they're fantasizing about you, daydreaming about you. I was also getting the feeling of returning back to the last time y'all were together, the way it felt being with you. It's like they can't be with you now, or they couldn't be with you now, so they return to that in fantasy or in daydreaming. And then 6 of Cups came out clarifying, so that just reiterates living in the past, because that's really the only thing that they have right now, or they feel like they have right now. Like they don't, for some reason I get the feeling of they don't have your support, or they don't have, you withdrew support. You were a sense of safety and home in some ways, and it feels like that was revoked or removed. What are their thoughts towards you? 9 of Swords, so a lot of fears going on here, and anxiety. 10 of Swords, it's progression, so it's getting worse. It's interesting. They're like chained to their fears in some ways. This looks like the moon to me, and there's chains, and they feel chained to it, like it won't leave them. Yeah, I'm also getting that too, like their fear and anxiety and their worries has put them in a state of depression and inability to move. It's like immobilization. So this person's thoughts towards you are kind of stuck in this state of panic and helplessness, which sounds dramatic, but they don't know what to do. They've been, like I pointed out earlier, this looks like bars, like wrought iron bars in a way. They're trapped in the memory of you. They can't move on. I just heard, I can't seem to forget. I can't seem to forget. Can't move on, can't forget. Let's get their thoughts at night real quick. Their thoughts at night. Page of Wands. I get this feeling like whenever, what's that line in the song by Arctic Monkeys? Do I want to know? And there's a line in the song, the nights were made for saying things you cannot say tomorrow day, or something like that. Your inhibitions are lowered at night naturally. That's why people are like extra chatty at night, or a lot of things have a tendency to come out at night. So whenever your person's inhibitions are lowered, so whether that's naturally just by it being the end of the day or through substance, this is when they think about reaching out the most. But it's the page, so it's still uncertain. It's kind of like typing out a text and then erasing it, or their thumb hovering over the send. And with it being page, it hints at flirty. That your person wants to flirt in order to kind of open things back up. Like they want to use that lighthearted flirtiness, even though on the inside their emotions run incredibly deep. It's like they're using that as a way to, I don't know, I'm getting like, stay lighthearted. Seven of Swords. This has been showing up a lot. This showed up in last reading where they're thinking about getting to you in ways that are not their normal ways of doing things. They only feel like they can talk to you by being sneaky about it. Six of Swords. It wasn't in reverse. I don't read this deck in reverse, but that kind of makes sense. Like, especially if you're tied to something, or you're currently in a relationship, or they're your boss and you're the employee or something like that. Like there's some sort of dynamic in place that prevents y'all from being able to communicate with each other. It's like they feel like they need to sneak around about it because you haven't moved on from something yet, or you haven't left something yet, or they haven't left something yet. What is that? Two of Cups. I'm hearing that song, Nobody Compares to You. I don't know why I've been really drawn to this. This is like a stained glass window behind her head, but this looks like a unicorn horn in a way. So this person idealizes you. I'm not necessarily saying that that's a good thing. You didn't ask for that. You didn't ask to be pedestalized, but there is a little bit of pedestalization going on. You're their unicorn in some way. I'm getting that too, like they mirror your weirdness, or you mirror their weirdness. There's something about you that they mirror. Two of Wands, but in this deck it's different for me. Oh wow, Six of Cups again. Yep, again. But whenever this one shows up, it has to do with wanting to rescue the other person from their circumstances, but also, oh yeah, this one's showing up as well. So yeah, wanting to communicate, but feeling locked out or closed out in some way, feeling like they have to go through a different form of communication or an unconventional form of communication. But also, when this card shows up, it has to do with the other individual holding up a mirror to the other person. So your person holding up a mirror to you, or you holding up a mirror to your person. I'm hearing like, I can't save you, but I can show you. And some of y'all are saying, I don't want to be freed, or I don't want to be rescued. I think this person is a little obsessed with their image of you. Again, I was saying that with like the pedestalization. Hey, this is getting deep. It's getting deep. It's getting deep. What is their perception of you? Knight of Wands. You're fiery. You're passionate. You're highly attractive. But hard to pin down. The Star. Yeah, it's like they can only admire you from afar. Like you burn bright, but at a distance. What do they want you to do? Wow, interesting. Ten of Cups in reverse. Oh, the Tower at the bottom of the deck. We have Ten of Cups in reverse, King of Pentacles, and Ten of Wands. This has been showing up heavily in the last couple of readings, where this individual is perceiving whatever current circumstances you're in as negative for you or toxic for you, and they feel like they can do a better job. I'm not saying that that's true, but that's been showing up as part of their perception, and them wanting you to run away with them. I can do a better job. I'm more stable. I can provide better. Give me your burden. I don't really get the sense that that's exactly what you're wanting to do. Like, you don't need to be saved. That was showing up again. Like, I don't need to be saved. I don't need to be saved. It's like what they think you need is different than what you know you need. What's their intention? The Hierophant. This is interesting. It's kind of random. They could be researching, if you have a specific religion, they could be researching that specific religion to better understand it, or to better understand you, or to find some sort of common ground, or to create common ground, to connect better with you. This is something they've prayed about. It's something that they are praying about. Seven of Cups in the reverse. That's interesting because their feelings for you are Seven of Cups upright, and then we have Seven of Cups in reverse. It's interesting because it almost seems delusional in a sense, and I don't mean to, like, I'm not talking, it's just, it's like they're going to extremes to try to get close to you, like change their religion or submerge themselves in like your culture, or trying to understand you on a different level in order to connect with you better, as if that would make them more valuable in a way, or more appealing. Gosh, it does. It feels desperate a little bit, desperate to get close to you through other means, to the point where it's a bit delusional. It's a bit delusional. But that does make sense with the Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords. Like, there's a level of desperation to this. Yeah, I do feel like with this card, it's like they're hoping and praying to hear from you, because they don't know how to approach because of the event that occurred between the both of y'all. It's a little confusing, and I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of comments saying, well, they could just reach out, they could just it can be more difficult than that or more complicated than that. They could be dealing with their own insecurities and fears regarding reaching out. They might be dealing with shame, regret. You have Two of Wands showing up again. I was showing up with this one. This one in reverse. Growing old, waiting on making a decision about moving forward with something. I don't know, this reading's a little complicated. Like it runs really deep. It's psychologically heavy, psychologically complicated. If I could read for like 3 hours and then post that on YouTube and that would be successful, like great, I would do that. But we as a collective no longer have the attention span for that. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? This near future. Cleanse, clear space for positive energy. I feel like that's you're doing a lot of that. I hope they're doing the same because that's going to help a lot, because it's showing that your person is in this state, this kind of dark, depressive state at the moment. I feel like once they come out of that, they're going to come out of it with new energy. They're going to be able to see the situation more clearly from a more positive perspective, as opposed to this fearful, avoidant type perspective. Let's get tarot on that. Nine of Cups in reverse. I actually really like Nine of Cups in reverse because it means, for me personally, I'm not satisfied until I get that 10th cup. 10 of Cups did show up in reverse. It's like I see them like working out again, eating healthier again, which is interesting because I feel like you've been putting your focus back on yourself, so in turn they're going to do the same. And if they do come towards you, it's going to be in a much healthier way. What do they want to say to you right now? It's 2. We're going to get 6 in the bottom of the deck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You feel it too, don't you? Okay. If only you knew what I'm thinking right now. You could tell us. You could tell us what you're thinking. I deeply respect you. Good. I got you. You can trust me. My family approves. That showed up recently with them like getting advice from close friends or family. I'm wasting time I can't get back. And take all the time you need. That's interesting. All right, guys. I'll talk to you next time.